Thank you very much. I may be short of the ground, but I like my notes to be right up here. I want to extend a special welcome to my fellow students, to staff, friends, and family here this afternoon as we celebrate graduation together. It's an honor and a privilege to be here together with you today, and it's an honor to have the opportunity to speak to you this afternoon. And to that point, I want to let you know a few things, that the three of us who were chosen to give student reflections today were chosen on the basis of our academic excellence. So we did quite well in school. And so I want to let you know that just like Landon, I'm more than a pretty face. Okay? I'm more than a tall, handsome man with a beautiful smile. You can't judge me on that basis alone. I have some knowledge. I have some skills. Let me share with you this. I remember many years ago in the first semester, in the first practicum, we had to conduct therapy with a fellow student and videotape. I don't want to give too much away about other students' experiences of this, but Nathan here was my partner, if you remember that, was about 4 years ago. A great time. Well, I gotta tell you, I was a bit nervous going into it, but I also felt confident, right? I had studied, I had read, I had prepared. I was ready for this moment. I even had a cheat sheet that I put like on the ground where the camera couldn't see, just in case I got stuck, okay? And so I was ready, I was prepared for this moment, and then we started. And I fell flat. The camera started rolling, I got totally nervous and freaked out. And I was terrible. I was really bad. And if that's not enough, part of the debrief for this exercise was then showing the video to our classmates a few weeks later in class. And so let me tell you that, I put on this video, and everybody gets to see how well I did, and it was even worse. It was so bad that when the video stopped, everyone was silent. All the students were looking at the floor, they didn't want to make eye contact with me, and they wondered what was going on. And so finally, the silence gave way to our wonderful teaching TA at the time. Her name was Glenda. And she finally spoke up, and she broke the silence. She said, "Jayson," she's like, "where was the Jayson that we all know and that we all appreciate?" Because that wasn't him. Who was that? Now that was kind of very difficult to hear, but it was a fantastic learning experience. And this kind of leads into what I would like to speak about this afternoon. And we were asked in our reflection time to reflect upon what Providence taught us, how Providence prepared us, personally and professionally. And so, as I reflected these past few weeks on all the things I've learned in my time here, I thought about all the knowledge and the skills that I had acquired. I could talk about theories of psychotherapy. I could talk about attachment theory, right? I could talk about existential humanistic philosophy and psychology and CBT and neuroscience and philosophy and development and mindfulness and spirituality and integration and all these awesome things that I learned. But as I reflected further, I came to this conclusion that it's much simpler than that. I really learned two things in my time here. I learned to be myself, and I learned to create space. So let me take a few minutes and explain this. What I found to be true is this. If I want to be an effective therapist or clinician, or even if I want to be a more effective person, I got to learn to be myself. And when I did that video, I found that I just wasn't myself. I felt so much pressure and anxiety that I became somebody else. I have to learn to be myself, to be genuinely myself, to use Benner's words, to learn to be fully alive and deeply human, to live fully in the moment, embracing everything that life has to offer, embracing the joy and the pain in life, learning to live deeper in Christ, learning to make myself available to God, to my life, my family, and my clients, and what they would have for me, engaging in self-care and boundaries that allows me to be fully present wherever I am, fully present to my wife and my son, my friends, my clients.